iScrappers, Tom from the iScrap app, and today is Saturday, December 1st, 2018. We can't believe that 11 months have already passed, but in the last week, we've seen more reported prices coming in than ever before. Maybe that's because people are cashing in time for Christmas and the holidays and making sure they have a couple of extra bucks in their pocket. Maybe it's because they were trying to cash out before the meeting happens this weekend. Overall, we're really just waiting to see what happens in the overall scrap market. But we've had some prices reported in today. We have a special treat. One of our viewers from Sweden, Peter, P-E-D-E-R, translated some of the scrap prices that he's getting in the krona, and he converted them into the US dollar. So I'm going to report some of those prices from Sweden before we hop into some of the US prices. So copper, he's getting number one copper pipe, $1.71 a pound. Stainless steel over in Sweden, 32 cents a pound. Shredding steel, 5 cents a pound. Yellow brass, $1.21. Electric motors, 12 cents a pound, and sheet aluminum, 25 cents a pound. Peter, thank you so much for sharing some of these prices. These are all very comparable prices to many areas in the US that we've seen and that we're going to talk about right now. So let's talk about some of the fairest prices that have been reported. We had a couple of people asking for prices in the net ton, and we report them when they're reported in the net ton. Generally, they're reported in the gross ton. That's why we're kind of reporting them that way, but different areas of the country and different scrap yards buy material at different pricing. So we're going to report whatever we have seen come into us. So, Madbury, New Hampshire, light iron, 4 cents a pound. Pandora, Ohio, cast iron, 12 cents a pound. That's roughly $245 a ton. That's a very strong price. Mays Landing, New Jersey, light iron, $140 a ton. Detroit, Michigan, light iron, $145 per ton. Vicksburg, Mississippi, iron prices, 8 cents a pound. Chattanooga, Tennessee, light iron, $105 per ton. Cleveland, Ohio, shredding steel, 6 cents a pound. Owego, New York, light iron, $168 per ton. Now these are some very strong prices. Even though we've seen some of the steel markets decline over the last 10 days, overall we're still in a very positive place. A week from today when we do our reports, we're expecting some changes, hopefully in the upward market after the meeting happens in Argentina between the US and China. So let's pop over to some of the non-ferrous prices that have been reported over the last week as well. Vicksburg, Mississippi, dirty aluminum copper radiators, 80 cents a pound. Albany, New York, sheet aluminum, 37 cents a pound. It's a very strong price considering that the aluminum markets have continued to erode this year, and it's really been one of the toughest markets, as well as the stainless steel market, to really get a good grasp on. We've heard a lot of people saving some of their sheet aluminum or cutting and processing it to make it into an upgraded product. You might want to reach out to your scrap yard to see how they want it to come in. We actually heard from one scrapper who was trying to post some prices. He was trying to take a picture of the prices at his scrapyard that were posted on the wall. Scrapyard kindly asked him not to take pictures, and sometimes you just can't blame people. There's a lot of times that you just don't want pictures taken inside of your businesses for whatever the reason may be, but he was still able to pull some of the prices out there and report them online, so thank you for doing so. New Caney, Texas, number one copper tubing, $2.30 per pound. Rockaway, New Jersey, bare bright wire, $2.52 per pound. Winchester, Kentucky, bare bright wire, $2.13 per pound. Cartersville, Georgia, aluminum siding, 45 cents a pound. Again, that's another strong price in aluminum siding. We've seen some prices in the low 30s range, 32, 36, 35 cents a pound for aluminum siding, and the sheet aluminum prices have slowly declined, where we've seen average prices for aluminum in the mid-20s per pound, 25, 26 cents a pound for normal sheet aluminum. Charlotte, North Carolina, number one copper flashing, $1.50 a pound. That's one of the lower prices we've seen for number one copper flashing. You might want to be able to go on there, whoever reported this, type in your zip code and see if there's a couple of scrap yards in your area that are paying a little more. Rosedale, Maryland, EC wire, which is clean, stripped aluminum wire with no steel on it, 50 cents a pound. St. Hubert, Quebec, of course, these prices are reported in Canadian dollars, 70 cents a pound. Some of the other prices we saw for soft lead, 47 cents, 51 cents, 54 cents, and 52 cents a pound over the last week. Guys, this is Tom from the iScrap app. Today is Saturday, December 1st, 2018. With 31 days left in the year, we're very interested to see what happens, not only with the meeting tomorrow, but with the aftermath that comes from it on Monday. We're looking forward to talking to you on Wednesday with our weekly report, and until next week, I'll scrap you later.